Every morning, well, every time I go on, I have to make sure I have nothing in my beard. A beard collects everything. Welcome, friends. It's me, Gravy, Uncle Doofus, Uncle whatever what you want to say. Friends of all, enemy of all, villain of all. Cecil Chandler. That's his name, right? Sorry, I need to look this up. This was gonna be one of my tirades. It was weird last night. Oh my goodness. I'm still nervous about it. No one watches this. In fact, I think what I should do is I'm changing what I view to participants. Okay, now I can just see me. I mean, that was weird. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand. I feel like I got to say this because, I see police or authority as a thing and not a person. 'Cause it's easy to. It's easy to, see the uniform and not the person in the uniform. But sorry, authority just flips me out. I don't like authority. He actually works for WPDE. So there's this local guy named Cecil Chandler, and he has this show, and I swear his show is one of those paid advertising shows. But I mean, those paid advertising shows have been on forever. I think that those religious shows they pay to be on the air. That's what I think. I have no proof of it, but I believe that a church show says, "Listen, I'll give you X amount of dollars. So on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock, you put me on the air." And TV shows are like, "Hey, we want money. We don't care about anything else. We don't care about our viewers. We just care about money," which is good. You should know who your God is. Is your God your customer or is your God money? And don't mix up the two. Don't say, "Well, customers give me money." Screw that. Because if then you're trying to say that your God is customers. It's not. Your God is money. But just know what your driving force is. And if you have double driving forces, you're just gonna, as the man once said, never whistle while you're pissing. If your mind can do two things at once, it's gonna be broken, it's gonna be divided, and a divided mind cannot stand. That's why Lincoln said we had to have one country. We can't divide. A divided country cannot stand. And don't get me wrong, I mean, because I was just thinking that war wasn't just North versus South. I mean, we did have outsiders' influence, if no one knows. I mean, the French were helping the South a lot because they didn't like the English, and the North was represented by the English. I mean, it's a huge thing, and it's really easy for us to rubber stamp it and say Civil War, slavery, don't talk about it. It's a huge concept. It's a huge thing, and I mean, we're getting close where people are just wanting to forget it. And whatever happens when you forget something, you're going to repeat it. So, yes, please call it slavery, take down the flags, do everything if you want us to do it again. If you want, not us, not us like me and my people, like me and Boots and Midnight are going to uprise. No, what I mean is society as a whole is going to repeat it if we forget it. That's all I'm saying. So, as I was saying, Cecil Chandler, I believe, does the same thing. He has his own morning show, and he just plugs stuff. That's all he does. And like he's always on commercials for local car dealerships. I'm sure that they just pay him in cars because I mean he probably doesn't need money anymore. I'll just do it. He probably like plugs restaurants just for a free meal. It's become to me for Cecil Chandler. It used to be a way of life, a way to make money. And now it's just he just does it out of because that's all he knows how to do. Today is early vote. What? No, it's not. No. Oh, they're showing early voting. Today is let me see. Yeah. Today is the primary elections. So you can vote Democrat or you can vote Republican. In South Carolina, you do not have to register as a Republican to vote Republican or as a Democrat to vote Democrat. You can vote whatever you want. You can only vote one, though. You can't vote both. That's why they're both on the same day, because you can only vote one. I am neither a Republican nor a Democrat, nor do I care a rat's ass. I mean, it's just two sides of a coin to me. It's just that in South Carolina, everyone votes Republican. They don't care. I mean, please, I swear, if 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 Jabba the Hutt ran as a Republican, no one would even know that he was a Hutt. They would just say, he's a Republican. Yes. Because they don't read anything. All they do is they look for the big R. Yeah. They don't even read the names. They just look for the R. And I think that's why they have the elephant and the donkey. Because we just look for the elephant. And we vote that. Because we're idiots. We're idiots. Oh man, I made some grits this morning. They were like so off the chain good. I'm just telling you, they were just. I put my foot in that. It was so good. I don't even know what I did. One, I have two pots. I mean, everyone has two pots, right? You know the boiling pots. You don't call them pans, do you? Let me just look it up. Whoops. Look up pans. Look up pandas. Cooking pans. Maybe they're pans, but you know the small one, and then you got the next size one, and then you have the pot. So I use the small one a lot because I only cook grits for myself and yip. And that's okay. But I started using the bigger size one, which gives you more of a surface area to cook off of. So it cooks a little faster and it gets out more water. So to me, it a good grits are good if they're thick. You don't want them like oatmeal thick, which I've never had oatmeal, but you don't want them thick. You want them thick. You don't want a soupy, watery mess. And then I drop in a handful of this cheddar cheese, which does, before it sticks to my spoon. I don't know if you can see it because my camera sucks. You can see all cheese is stuck on it. The cheese does stick, but man, it just gives you that flavor that's just off the chain. Oh man, I'm just having a religious moment right now. I mean, that was just so good. I mean, that was good, right? No. No, I don't even know what Sam I'm going for. No, let me see. Nothing from the peanut gallery. Oh, sorry, very gassy. That was just so crazy yesterday. Because I mean, no one watches this crap. No one. No one should. This should be like banned. And then to have YouTube people say, "Yeah, we support you. You're a good YouTube person." I'm like, I'm not. I'm not really. Okay, let's talk about this. This backwards, of course, because my camera's backwards. It says Bio 115, Biology, Sciences 1, Laboratory. This is my lab book for biology class. It cost us $20. But the thing is, you cannot go to the bookstore to buy this. You have to go to the biology department to buy it. Why? Because when the biology department had the bookstore selling it, they sold it for $40. And biology said, "Why are you?" And this is made by our school. Okay. I mean, that's so cool. Our school makes this. Why can't computer science do the same thing? I mean, it's just computer programming. I don't get it.
15 years after being found guilty of a plot to smuggle tens of millions of dollars worth of cocaine on his private jet. He was also ordered to pay a $10,000 fine. The pregnant.
They had that girl on. I don't know. That was a weird one. They had this girl on who I know she committed a crime. I don't know if it was murder or something. But they had her for drug charges or something. I don't know. Okay, so this is made on University. We actually have a publisher, and I think they make the school paper. Um, So the biology department said, "Why are you charging $40? It should only be $20." And the bookstore said, "We charge $40 because they'll pay $40." Kind of leaves you a bad taste in your mouth, huh? Huh? No, we will pay $40 because we have to pay $40 because that's the price. It just cements to me. Are you more is your God money or is your God customers? Apparently, the bookstore says F the customer, we want money. You gotta be focused on some of this stuff. You can't be gray. You have to be racist. You have to be black or white, one or the other. You cannot be gray. You can't be like, well, I like money and I like customers, so let's just no. It's not going to work because you're going to screw over both. You're going to have no money and no customers. Hey, but a lot of companies do that, and guess what? They out the door now. Goodbye. Goodbye, Toys R Us. Goodbye, Monster.com. You're out the door next. I swear to God, Monster.com is just falling, falling, falling. And if you're buying that stock, guess what? I screwed up. I worked for a company called Washington Mutual, and I had about 2K in stock. That company went, "Ew," my stock was worthless. I get every quarter, I get a piece of paper that says, your stock dropped and you have $5 in this. I just keep it as a reminder. I don't want the money. I just want the reminder. Companies will screw over everyone. I have a quiz today in biology. It's going to be about microscopes and what else? Oh, osmosis diffusion. But so we have 5 quizzes, but no papers, no reports. But if you take biology in the fall or spring, you have about 10 quizzes and I think 3 reports. So you can't complain in summer. Summer is like the bomb. If I was a teacher, I would only teach in the summertime. Like screw you guys. You guys do the fall. I'll do summer 1 and summer 2, and that's it. The rest of the year, I don't know. I'll go to the beach. Because my dream is always that. My dream is to go to the beach in the wintertime because no one's there. So you have just the locals to hang out with. Plus, they have no rules about dogs in the wintertime. In the summertime, dogs can't be out on the beach. I think it's like 10 a.m. until whenever. But in the wintertime, my dog could be out there all day long. I could have a beach house. Oh, man. I could just do websites or programming during the year and then work in the summer for school. Everything is gonna be all right. All right. I was trying to explain last night that with all these suicides, it's so crazy. It reminds me of the movie Heathers, starring Christian Slater, Winona Ryder. Um, who else was in that? Who were the Heathers? Who were the Heathers? Yeah, I thought Shannon Doherty was one. Shannon Doherty. You always got to say it weird. You can't say Shannon Doherty. You have to say Shannon Doherty because, well, you gotta. You're, it's kind of like in that movie, girl. What was that movie? Oh, just one of the guys. You haven't seen it. Really good. Try to watch the not TV version because I mean it's just one scene, but it just makes the movie like, oh yeah, that's why I was watching this movie. But there's got some other people, but it looks like they're not really important. Do 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 do. Yep, no one, no one, no one. And it just reminds me that because all right, so it's about these 2 people. I don't even. I know one's Veronica and Jason. Jason Dean. So Veronica and Jason Dean. Well, actually, Jason Dean does most of it. He like starts killing people and making it look like that it's suicide. Like he has these 2 football players, and he kills them, and it makes it look like that it's a homosexual suicide. And at one point, he's like, we need to make it look like that they were homosexuals. So they brought like bottled water and left it at the scene that they were drinking it. And she's like, how does bottled water make you homosexual? He says, this is the Midwest, okay? Anyone who sees bottled water thinks gay. But so they just start killing these popular people and making it look like suicide. And what starts happening is that the lesser popular people think, if I want to be popular, I have to kill myself. And I'm afraid we're going towards that people are saying, hey, if these famous people are killing themselves, there's got to be a reason. If these popular people are killing themselves, there's got to be a reason. Maybe I should do it. And I say it tongue in cheek and jokingly, but I'm serious. This isn't a good thing. I mean, because in the movie, people tried to kill themselves. Now, of course, it was a dark comedy, so they would like run out in front of a car and get hit, and they would seriously hurt themselves, but they wouldn't kill themselves. And they'd be like, "Oh, see, she couldn't even kill herself. She's such a loser." And at the end, it was supposed to be that the whole school signed a pact, and they put a bomb, and they were going to blow themselves up, you know. And of course, at the end, Veronica comes to her senses and saves the day, and yeah, la da da da. But I mean, that's not the point. The ending isn't the point. Like most good movies, the ending isn't really the point. It's how you got there. But I don't know what I'm talking about. But if popular people are killing themselves, don't be popular. Don't be popular. Be you. I mean, I'm just me. I can't give blood, and I mean, I can't give platelets for a whole year till May of next year. So I was thinking about getting my tattoo fixed. What do y'all think? I want to get it fixed, but I don't know how yet. I mean, I know that I want it darker. I want it redone because this is way too light. So I need to go to a tattoo place. I don't know if I should just stop in and say, hey, I just have some questions. I mean, because I'm going to get money. I'm not going to all of a sudden one day be rich. Although someone said they would buy my merch. And I'm like, I don't even have merch. In fact, I'm thinking about using this channel to get rid of stuff. I have 2 printer boxes full of comics, which I love and they mean a lot to me. So I'll pull them out and say, hey, like I have Batman and the Outsiders. When I was a kid, I loved Batman and the Outsiders so much. I don't know why. It was the title. That was it. And I know very little. I just remember there was like the Sandman. He was one of the characters, one of the good guys. I think that was his name. I'm looking it up now. I just started collecting them. Because when I got into comics, they would have ads for companies, and one of them was called Mile High Comics. And I would go there and get my comics, and they would give me my weekly comics, and for being a customer, they would give me free comics, which was awesome. And would always pick all of the Batman and the Outsiders I could. Let me see. Do. Oh, they don't have the pictures. Wikipedia. I can't read. I can't read Wikipedia. But it was so cool because to me, the Justice League sucked. I don't like Justice League. I'd never liked the Justice League because to me, the Justice League, no matter what, they treated Batman like crap. So for me, a good Justice League has to treat Batman like crap. That's it. I mean, you just have to. Batman is not a good person, especially in that he doesn't like rules. He doesn't like following orders. He doesn't like people having the upper hand to him. Why did Batman go with a blue towel? Why? I don't know. I'm just looking at this comic, Batman and the Outsiders #1. So that's what I was thinking about doing is just taking my collection out and saying, hey, you know, if you want such and such, all you got to do is I don't know such and such. I don't know yet. It's all in my head right now. Like right now, I should be studying for my quiz, but I'm not. I mean, it's just osmosis and diffusion. Osmosis is water going from hypotonic to hypertonic. O goes to E. Hypotonic goes to hypertonic. And those are just the relationships between the two. You're not going to have hypertonic and hypertonic because that's crazy. Hypertonic means less water, and hypotonic means more water. And then diffusion is when the substrate, no, substrate. I'm going to do an enzymes now. When what's that? The solute. When the solute goes from high concentration to low concentration, that's diffusion. Osmosis is water. Diffusion is the solute. You could say because solute sounds cute, so it's small. Solvent is the water or whatever they're in. He already fell asleep. What else were we going to talk about? So my point about Cecil Chandler, is that he'll sell anything. He doesn't care about the customer. Only thing he cares is about, getting paid by the vendors or the sponsors. That's okay to be, but I just see him as a big phony. That's it. I just see him as a big phony. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about making your life better. The only thing he cares about is plugging just to plug. He doesn't even need the money anymore. He just sponsors he just does it because he has to do it. It's like his not his nature, but it's his identity now. Is that if he said, listen, I'm done. I just want to be a person. There is no person there. That reminds me. So last night, someone said, you do know or she said, I'm a girl, and I'm like, and I tried to say something witty, but I said, I'm a boy, but I'm an idiot. Because, I try to say something witty, but I usually end up saying something stupid. I really need to paint my mantle. I really need to paint that. Sorry. But because in my mind, we're people first, and we should be people, and that's it. And then you can put on all these colorings and shadings and all this fun stuff. You got to be a person first. And yes, I understand that you're female and you're trying to say that what you're saying isn't offensive because you're not a guy saying it. But I don't think it matters if you're a girl or a guy or whatever. One, some of the best times in my life is when I'm offended. I had an English teacher tell us that the best art in the world offends you because you want that reaction. You want that reaction between the artist and the viewer. Why is that guy naked? Well, topless. They have gas prices down, and then they have all these cars with spinning wheels. Who does these news things? Why am I watching this crap? That's a Corvette. This is me doing the symbol for the Corvette. Not this. This. I'm being like it. When I was a kid, I went to a car show, and I got to see the Batman car, and they gave out pictures. So I got this picture of Batman and Robin, and I didn't have a bed. Me and my brother had to sleep on the couch, so I would put the picture above the couch, and then at night I would just look at it. When it was all dark, I would just look at it because you could kind of see it, and it looked like the picture would move. Because when it gets dark, it gets into that gray fuzzy time, kind of like how my camera looks, this fuzzy grayness. But I don't think it's the camera. I think it's just my lighting is just terrible. Maybe I should get more lights. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Anything else we need to talk about? Midnight. So what I'm doing with Midnight now is I chase her into a room all by herself. Then I lock her in the room. Well, I lock her. I just close the door. She can't open it. I put her food dish in with her. I leave her in there for 10 minutes. I try not to go too long, but I try not to go too short either. It's in my mind, I don't watch this, but in my mind, for the first minute, she's just like, and then she'll relax, and then she'll eat. So if I get her to do that, like right now, I have her pill, and it's in the food, and it's just kind of chilling out. Do 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 do. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. And it's working so far. Someone's in the cat box. Someone's in the cat box. Someone's in the cat box. Tomorrow I have a test in biology, of course, because that's all I'm taking is biology. I don't know why I had to think about that. Hopefully I'll do okay. Let me just tell you what it's going to be about. It should be on 3, 4, and 5. It's going to be on proteins, nucleic acids, carbohydrates, and lipids. Maybe even inside the cell and cell-to-cell interactions. But I don't think it's going to be on enzymes. We're about 3 chapters behind. But our teacher said, if I don't teach it, I'm not going to test on it. Yeah, I shouldn't vote today. One, I don't know who to vote for. I mean, I heard here, because of the system, sometimes Republicans will vote Democrats so that they can influence who the Democrats can pick from, and vice versa. The Democrats will vote Republican, so if there's someone they don't like, they'll kick them out in the primaries. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Rainy day. Wait, here's the inland. 60% chance of rain, 40% tomorrow, 30 on Thursday, 30 on, oh, that was the one I wanted to talk about. I'm trying to explain last night, because I'm not a good person. And yes, I am going into rehab to get better, to get my license, to stay out of jail, I don't know. As I say, I don't plan this stuff. It just happens. While I was in my appointment, all I'm thinking of is, man, on the way home, I should stop by and get like a 6-pack. I could just down that real quick and just have a good night. Easy peasy, right? Like a normal person. Like a normal person. Of course, because normal people do that all the time. They just stop by the store. A normal person will, when they're going to the store or doing an errand for someone, they'll stop at a bar, just chug a couple beers, and just go on their way and finish their chores. Of course, normal people do it all the time, right? The mind of an insane person. I'm like, no, because if I do that, then I'm gonna have a terrible night, or I'm gonna have a nothing night where I do nothing at all, not even video. When I drink, I don't do anything. I just go online and I just chat to people, do these random chats, and they're terrible. They're terrible chats. I mean, people tell me later that they're funny, but remember when you were like 7 and thought changing your name to Thunder Bear Sword would be cool? If IHOP wants to change their name, I can't say anything. I don't go to IHOP. I've never. I don't think I think I've gone to IHOP before, but now I feel weird about going because I would only go for pancakes. I don't want to go there. I mean, they have like free pancake day, and I never go. Mainly because I don't like going anywhere without my dog. I mean, I go to school because I have to, and I would go to work because I have to, but I don't like. But then again, I don't enjoy school and I don't enjoy work. I don't like enjoying anything without my dog. So I mean, if you go, hey, you want a trip to blah blah blah, can I bring my dog? Yeah, but he's got to go underneath the plane. No, my dog does not sit underneath the plane. That's where dogs die. He will either sit next to me or on my lap, and that is it. In fact, I don't care. We'll drive there. Yeah, but it's in Puerto Rico and there's no roads there. Build a tunnel. They did it in England. They did it in England. They can do it here. Do it now. Can't we make like tubes? How much would it cost to make a tube? Just imagine this, a tube that you can drive in and go to Puerto Rico. Hmm? I mean, they're doing something in California underground, aren't they? They're doing something in California. Some people are making some underground tunnels or something. And they say, listen, when we do it, no one's going to even know we're there. Everything's going to be underground. I don't know. But so while I was in the appointment, I'm just thinking about drinking again and just, man, I just want, because you don't understand. You don't understand. like when you first just take that shot glass and you fill it with ice cold vodka and it just freezes that glass up. Even before that, acquiring the alcohol. My glasses are still broken, but I couldn't buy them. Okay, I'll buy them when I buy them. Okay, put it this way, I look like this. So yeah, I do crook my head a lot, but my glasses are crooked. I can wear my shades if it bothers you. I mean, my eyes are not interesting. They're just they're like bluish, greenish, brownish, yellowish. They're crazy. I mean, so acquiring it is like such a big deal because I don't like going outside. Bad things happen when you're outside. People get killed, people get hurt, people get robbed. Bad times are outside. I don't like going outside. I am impressed every single time I see someone just get in their vehicle and just go. Like I would be hanging out with someone and their family. One of the family members would just get in the car and just go. But where'd they go? Oh, they were just wanted to take off. But bad stuff are outside. Or people like on Sunday will just like drive places. Where are you going? We're just driving around. Bad stuff are outside. The crazies are outside. Now, yeah, probably the crazies are inside too. But the unknown crazies are outside. So it takes me a while to get out, to get ready and go. And then, so I have to go, I have to drive to, or I could just walk. I mean, there is a place right down walking distance. I could just go. And I mean, the guy is like really, really nice. I know that he only cares about money, but he's really, really nice to people, at least to me, because I have money. Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! Breaking news! Trump met with Kim, and we are not dead yet. That is breaking news. I thought we would be. I thought we'd have a war and we'd be dead by now. Yeah, I'm telling you, Kim is very small and Trump is very tall. That is crazy. Why is Trump meeting with Stephanopoulos? He doesn't like you. George Stephanopoulos does not like Trump at all. I think De Niro likes Trump more. He's got to be putting makeup around his eyes because his eyes are usually like really, really white, but now they don't look really, really white. So then you get it, and you can't really. You can drink it immediately, but you have to put an ice cube in the shot glass and then pour the vodka, and then you put it in the freezer and let it just freeze. And then when you take it out and you got that shot glass, and it just freezes over. It's got that like thickness of just frozen. Oh, and then it goes down and it just burns and just feels right. These are not good thoughts. These are not correct thoughts. These are not okay. These are my problem thoughts. Some guy was found taping girls in their shower somewhere. Did you see that? Man bought two shower. Is this it? No, it's gotta be this one. One, you got caught. Let me see. This is. Can you have the date somewhere? I'm on a news site. They won't even give me the date. I mean, they tell me his court date is August 24th. I'm guessing Monday, June 11th. That is probably yesterday. So a man got caught legally recording girls showering. Apparently there's a legal way to do it on a Myrtle Beach yacht. On his yacht. Wow. Can you imagine having a yacht and then having girls taking showers there and then recording it? That is like so complicated to me. How do you get the yacht? How do you get the girls? And how do you get the balls to record it? Wow. I mean, I could record, I could put cameras in my showers, but I'd only get me. Maybe the cats. Maybe the ants. Yeah, the ants are still around. They're my fourth roommate. Incredible. I don't know. I don't know. But to me, what happened there is he gets these thoughts in his head, and you either talk to the wrong people or you talk to no one. Like I heard that because I'm a huge fan of Jaden Animation. If you haven't checked out Jaden Animation, Jaiden, Jaden Animation, you got to check her out. She is like a bomb. She's like so cute and so cool and so awesome. But she suffered from an eating disorder, and she talks about it on her videos where what happens is you either don't talk to any well, I'm saying you don't talk to anyone, or you talk to the wrong people because you can't talk. I like because I have a drinking problem, I can't talk to people who have drinking problems who are still in the problem stage because they're just gonna help me out. You know, they're gonna help my problem. They'll help my problem and not me. And that's not cool. I think someone's happy with me because I opened up the kitchen window today because it was nice out, and I think my house is too stuffy, and that's why I'm having all these allergies. I don't think it's the outside. I think it's my house. So I'm trying to get some air in here. And he likes the windows open because then he can sit in the window and look outside. And because his last owner, if he went on the counter, she would just yell and beat him up. And I'm like, I don't care if you're on the counter. In fact, it's good if you're on the counter. That means that the counter's cleaned. I cleaned it off. Normally, I have so much garbage on the counters. Like right now, his table is just covered in garbage. All right, I guess I need to take a shower. So I'm revising things again. I'm trying to do it in the evenings around 6:30, and in the mornings I'm trying to do it around 6:30. I woke up early today. All right, final story, and then I'm out of here. Last night I'm watching Stan Helsing. Once again, I cannot be a reviewer, and he's still here. So I cannot be a reviewer because to me, a reviewer has to be able to finish a movie. So I'm watching this movie. And I started it around 8:30. It's around 9 o'clock, and I'm like, how long is this movie? I mean, really, how long is it? And then I just started drifting off, and I'm like, whoa, what just happened? Now, the old me, I would be up. I would be doing that until probably 11 or 12, just drifting and waking up and drifting and waking up. But I'm trying to change, trying to be in more adult, you know. Although I was told I was advised to dye my hair black, to dye my beard black. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like what you call it, a Batman bad guy. What's his name? Raj Al Ghul, or whatever his name is. I feel like Raj Al Ghul. Hello, Batman. I am 10,000 years old. I am Raj Al Ghul. So, I said, that's it. And I told Yip, I said, yep. Trying to say not too loud because if I say too loud, then he'll think we're going to bed. Yip, time to go to bed. And so he's like, oh. So I turn off everything, and he hops. Actually, I turned off the lights before he hopped down, and it would take him forever to get down because then he can't see. It's like Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins, when Remo jumps to the top of the tower, the makeshift obstacle course. He gets to the top, and he says, I did it. And then his teacher says, okay, now do it in the dark. He turns off all the lights, and Remo jumps and just crashes everything. It's all sounds because it's all in the dark, but it's still very, very funny. So that's what Yip Yip would do. He would jump, but he would probably crash into everything. So I had to quickly run, turn back on the lights. I don't know where he wants to go. He wants to go where I don't want him. That's where Boots wants to go. Oh, by the way, this is Boots. Hello, I'm Boots. With the broken face. Again, his face isn't broken. It's just that the pattern looks like that. Anyway. But yeah. So we went. So I went lie down, and of course, when you lie down, you can't go to sleep immediately. And so I wanted to get right back up and start doing stuff. But I kept myself down. I said, sit, lay down. If you're up at like 10, then you can get up. So I went to bed, woke up at 5. I had this weird dream. Oh, I remembered it before, but I forget it now. It's just strange. But it felt like that, like someone like sprinkled sleeping powder on me. So I that's why I dozed off. Like it was a magical thing, like with the Wizard of Oz, how the poppies made her go to sleep. Puppies, 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 puppies. All right, this has been too long. No one's gonna watch it anyway. So with peace and love, I am out of here. Me and Bootsy, Bootsy. We are out of here. So with peace and love, deuce the face. Hope you have a good day. Hope you get everything you want. Hopefully everything you want to get done, you get done today. If you don't, you always have tomorrow. But hopefully you get what you want. And if you don't get what you want, hopefully you get what you need. Be good to each other. Remember, we're people first. We can bash each other's eccentricities. If you want to say, hey, I'm bashing you because I'm a guy, cool, bash me because I'm a guy, but just know that first I'm a person. I'm a people, and you're a people. And then we can just bash each other's oddities. But we're people first. Except for he is shoving his mouth into this corner of this laptop. Sorry. He's a very fluffy cat, and his fur just goes all in my face. So with peace and love, we are out of here. See you later. Bye. Bloop.